The immune system is not one organ, it's an integrated defense architecture. The immune system relies on three major structures: bone marrow, spleen, and lymph nodes. Bone marrow produces white blood cells, including B and T lymphocytes. The spleen filters blood, removes damaged red blood cells, and stores lymphocytes. Lymph nodes filter lymphatic fluid and serve as sites for immune cell activation and proliferation during infection or immune response. Innate immunity is the body's immediate, nonspecific first line of defense against pathogens. It includes rapid physical and chemical barriers such as skin, mucous membranes, cilia, gastric acid, and protective enzymes in tears and saliva. When these barriers are breached, cellular immune responses activate to contain and eliminate the threat. Key innate immune cells include neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils, monocytes/macrophages, and natural killer cells. Neutrophils are rapid first responders and highly phagocytic. Eosinophils and basophils are involved in allergic and parasitic responses. Monocytes and macrophages perform phagocytosis and antigen presentation, while natural killer cells destroy infected and malignant cells without prior antigen exposure. Inflammation is a protective immune response that promotes defense and tissue repair. Vasodilation causes redness and heat. Increased vascular permeability causes swelling, and pain helps protect the injured area. This process limits spread of injury or infection, recruits immune cells, and supports healing, although excessive or prolonged inflammation can become harmful. Innate immunity is immediate, nonspecific, and has no memory, relying primarily on neutrophils and macrophages. Acquired immunity develops more slowly on first exposure, but is highly specific, memory-based, and mediated by B cells and T cells. Innate immunity activates and guides acquired immunity, which explains stronger responses to repeat exposures and the effectiveness of vaccines. Acquired immunity develops through active or passive pathways. Active immunity occurs after infection or vaccination and creates long-lasting protection through memory cell formation. Passive immunity comes from external antibodies, such as maternal antibodies or therapeutic immune globulin, providing immediate but temporary protection without immune memory. These concepts are important in vaccination, neonatal immunity, and immunoglobulin therapy. Humoral immunity is mediated by B cells and targets extracellular threats, such as bacteria, toxins, and circulating viruses. It also contributes to allergic reactions, anaphylaxis, and immune complex diseases. Cellular immunity is mediated by T cells and targets intracellular pathogens, including viruses, fungi, and parasites, while also playing key roles in transplant rejection, graft versus host disease, delayed hypersensitivity, and tumor surveillance. Recurrent intracellular infections suggest T cell dysfunction, while antibody-mediated reactions point to B cell involvement. When activated by an antigen, B cells become plasma cells that produce antibodies while also forming memory B cells for faster future responses. Antibodies protect through agglutination, opsonization, and complement activation, helping neutralize and destroy pathogens. These mechanisms form the basis of vaccine-induced immunity and antibody titer testing. IgG is the primary long-term antibody and crosses the placenta for fetal protection. IgA protects mucosal surfaces and is found in secretions such as saliva, tears, and breast milk. IgM is the first antibody produced during acute infection and strongly activates complement. IgD helps regulate B cell activation, while IgE mediates allergic and parasitic responses through mast cell activation. T lymphocytes have specialized immune functions. Helper T cells, CD4, coordinate immune responses through cytokine release, while cytotoxic T cells, CD8, directly destroy infected and malignant cells. Suppressor T cells regulate immune activity and help prevent autoimmunity, and memory T cells enable faster responses to future exposures. Natural killer cells provide rapid defense against infected and cancerous cells without requiring prior antigen recognition. The complement system is a liver-produced plasma protein cascade that links innate and adaptive immunity. It can be activated through classic, lectin, or alternative pathways and functions to destroy pathogens, clear immune complexes, and amplify inflammation. Excessive complement activation contributes to autoimmune disease and chronic inflammatory conditions such as lupus. Cytokines are immune signaling molecules that coordinate inflammation and immune responses. IL-1 promotes fever and inflammation. IL-2 stimulates T-cell proliferation. IL-6 drives antibody production and the acute phase response. Interferon gamma activates macrophages, and TNF-alpha promotes systemic inflammation and cell death. Many immunologic therapies target these cytokines, including TNF inhibitors and IL-6 blockers. Immunomodulators alter or enhance immune responses. Interferons have antiviral and anti-tumor effects and are used in conditions such as multiple sclerosis, hepatitis, and cancer. Colony-stimulating factors, such as filgrastim, stimulate bone marrow recovery after chemotherapy. Monoclonal antibodies are highly targeted therapies used in cancer, autoimmune disease, and transplant medicine. Understanding each drug's mechanism helps predict side effects and guide patient education. The immune response occurs in 4 stages: recognition of foreign antigens, lymphocyte proliferation, activation of B-cell and T-cell responses, and the effector phase, where antibodies and cytotoxic T-cells eliminate the threat. Antibodies act through agglutination, opsonization, and complement activation, while killer T-cells directly destroy abnormal cells. This sequence underlies immune responses to infection, cancer, transplants, and immune-based therapies. The immune system is anchored by the bone marrow, spleen, and lymph nodes. Innate immunity provides immediate nonspecific defense through barriers, neutrophils, macrophages, and NK cells, while acquired immunity is specific and memory-based through B-cell and T-cell responses. Immunoglobulins each serve distinct functions, with IgG, IgA, IgM, IgD, and IgE playing key defensive roles. Helper, cytotoxic, suppressor, and memory T cells coordinate cellular immunity. Complement and cytokines regulate and amplify immune responses, while immunomodulators such as interferons, colony-stimulating factors, and monoclonal antibodies therapeutically manipulate the immune system.